took me 30 minutes to build this 3D scroll animation website from scratch. And yes, it's fully interactive, it's live on a real URL, and I didn't touch any 3D software or even Figma. Everything was made with 3 AI tools: Nano Banana 2 for the visuals, Kling 3.0 for the animation, and Claude Code for developing the entire website. In this video, I will show you the entire workflow, from generating the visuals to building the website to deploying live. Okay guys, so the first thing we need to do is to generate the video asset that you see right now in the background. So if we analyze it carefully, we can see that we have 3 clips, okay? We have the first clip going from this to this. Then we have the second clip starting at this moment and finishing at this exact moment. And the third clip starting at this frame and ending at the end of the website. So the best strategy to generate this beautiful video is to generate separately the first frame and the end frame of each clip. So in total it's gonna be 6 frames as we have 3 clips. For that you wanna go to Hixfield and then click on Nano Banana 2. Is currently the best image model. And if you don't want to use a paid AI tool like Hixfield, you can just go to Gemini, select create image, and that's it. You don't have to pay for anything. Then what you want to do is to select this format, which is the horizontal format. And also very important, we want 2K quality. And after that, we just have to write the prompt describing the scene we want. And if you don't have any ideas on which video to add in the background, then you want to go to an LLM like ChatGPT or for example Claude like I'm doing. And you want to ask, I want to build a scroll-driven website for, in my case, a plumber, but it can be any other industry, where a video plays as the user scrolls. I need to generate the video using AI by creating start and end frames for each clip, then animating them. Give me the prompts for every start and end frame. I need to create the full video. And yeah, if we look at the result, we have clip number 1, start frame, end frame, clip number 2, clip number 3, and yeah, so we can just take a look at this example of clip number 1. Then you just want to paste the prompt, click generate, and let's do the same for the end frame. Just copy it once it's being generated, paste the prompt, click generate. Perfect. Okay, so we have this first frame that we can just download, and this will be the end frame. Now what we need to do is just animate them going from this to this. So for that, let's just go to Kling 3.0. Then you want to enter your start frame and end frame. So let's do it now. This is the start frame and this is the end frame. You want to select 1080p, very important, and 5 seconds. And if you don't want to pay for Hixfield again, you can just go to Gemini, and if you go to tools, you have create video, and it will use the VO3.1 model, which is extremely good for animating your images. In our case, we'll just stick to Hixfield. Then I just want to type the prompt to animate those images. I'm just back in Claude and ask, can you give me the animation prompt to animate clip number 1? Click enter and wait for the results. And then we can just copy it, paste it over here, click generate. All right, nice. So the video is ready. We can take a look at it. And yeah, this is exactly how we look our first clip. And now you want to do the same for all the other remaining clips. And after that, you want to download them. Once it's downloaded, I will take the example of the website I've created. You just want to upload all of them inside a free video editor tool. In my case, I'm using CapCut, and then you just want to put all of the files like this. Maybe you want to adjust the length of some clips so that the transition between all of them is better. And once it's done, you can just click export and export it in 1080p and 60 fps. Click export and that's it. So now we can move on to the interesting part, which is building the website. For that, I'm going to use Claude Code, which is inside Cursor, and just create a new folder and click create and open it. Great, so now we are inside Claude Code. By the way, guys, if you want to have my full setup, I just made a video. It's my very first YouTube video I made on this channel where I cover the complete install guide for beginners because it can take some time to set up everything correctly. But essentially, the way it works is that over here, I have all of my files. And over here, I have Claude Code, which basically got access to all the files and who can write inside of them, edit them, add new files. Now the next step is very simple. First of all, you want to take your video that you just exported and drag it inside your folder. You will see that it opens right over here. You can just put this window over there. And the second step, which is probably the most important, you want to take the scroll animation best practices.md file and drag it over here as well. This MD file is basically a gold mine. It gives all the instructions to Claude Code on how to build a good website with scrolling animation. So if you've never opened Claude Code before, it can seem a bit complex, but trust me, it's not. All you have to do is just download it and upload it over here and Claude Code will do the rest. So if you want the complete file for free, make sure to click the first link in the video description and download it. Once this is done, we can just start writing our prompt describing the website we want. What I usually like to do is go to Claude first. Okay, so now I want to build the website. The video is now completely ready. Give me a prompt I will then give to Claude Code in order to build the complete website. Click enter, and then essentially Code will write the optimized prompt. So now you can just copy it, paste it inside Claude Code and click enter. As you can see, he's like, got it, I have the best practices and the video file, let me build this now. Okay, so it's been like 1 minute and Claude Code just finished writing our HTML file. So we can just go here, open with live server and see how it looks like. So it's perfect. We have our copy, which is written exactly as we wanted. The only thing is that this button is not working. So now what you can do, and what I usually do for client websites, I just go to Claude and I just like list all the feedback I want. So for example, it can be, okay, the first website is generated. Now I want to have the menu navigation working. So give me an optimized prompt I will then give to Claude Code. And essentially, I just have this back and forth between Claude and Claude Code to make sure that my thoughts are very clear to Claude Code. And now he's giving me a complete prompt. I can just copy, paste the prompt, click enter. Okay, all the changes are supposed to be made. Nice, we have this navigation bar. This is working as well as we wanted. So now that the website is perfect, we need to deploy it. So for that, guys, it's very simple. The first step is to ask Claude Code, help me initialize a Git repository for this project to push all the code. Just click enter, and essentially it will help you take the code that we have locally and export it inside GitHub. GitHub just lets you have your code in the cloud. And now if we go to our GitHub account, we can see that we have this new repository just over here with our complete files that we just developed inside the Claude Code. And now the very final step is to go to Vercel, and this is where you can basically deploy your website. So you want to create an account, so just click sign up. You want to connect your GitHub repository, in my case it's already done, and you want to click on import. Then just click on deploy, and a few seconds later you will have a domain. Okay, so you can just click on it, and now you can open your website on the web. And this is also where you can change all the SEO settings, open graph and so on. So yeah, feel free to play with it. And now let's say you want to make some changes on the website. The process is quite simple. You want to go back to Claude Code, ask for your edits. It will make changes on the file. Then once all the edits are approved, you want to ask to Claude Code to push those edits into the code in GitHub. Then inside GitHub, you want to approve those edits, and that's it. The website will be updated. And that's it, guys, for today's video. If you want to create 3D websites like this, make sure you grab the Markdown file template by clicking the first link in the video description. And also let me know your thoughts about this workflow. If you have any ideas on how to improve it, just let me know in the comments. I read everything. Make sure to subscribe for more AI design tutorials, and I'll see you in the next one.